Roll Diz. And Roll Diz, he has been definitely outperforming his original coach role. He's one of the most undervalued players in NA, in my opinion. But Krasix is going to score on the ball.
And that's what we love to see. Goals early. And that was just Krasix staying aggressive, staying on top.
Close and just get the passes out.
Yeah, and I again, I didn't see the last match, but ooh, as we see a goal from T. Carell. How did that kind of go, at least going into Game 5? Because the good news here is that Oxygen, they have a pretty intense best-of-5 in their pocket today.
So of this brief intermission, we had significantly stronger in terms of team communication. We saw a lot of double commits from them in the last game, and you know, they just weren't looking too strong in terms of team cohesion. But now, I mean, as is evidenced by this gorgeous pass from Toasty down to LJ, this was beautiful. Just the team coordination catches every
guns who are playing incredibly fast. Really incorporating the high-pressure offense, so important. That's what we're seeing here again from OXG, and another goal. Just keeping up that offense, keeping your pedal on the metal, and not leaving any questions about whether or not you're going to score when you have a crazy good possession on your opponent's side. The Sonics have not been doing well this split, so get a sweep against them, and then turn that into some really nice momentum going against Rogue, as we see another goal from Krasix. You want to win convincingly here, win in a really good fashion, win in a sweep, and then go into this match against Rogue like you're on fire, because it is going to be...
When we see Oxygen kind of start off without too much of a warm-up period, we see them just go on to do great things. As wow, Toasty, this LJ to Toasty connection this game. I was talking about it last match, about how the Krasix to Toasty or Toasty to Krasix connection is very, very...
Some ridiculous acrobatics. And I feel like we've seen a lot of just LJ doing that and either scoring or putting the ball in a great spot for a teammate, which is what we just saw with Toasty getting that goal there. That was mostly LJ doing some ridiculous acrobatics to put the ball in a great position. So definitely got to look out for that with this Team Oxygen.
Oxygen will take game number 1, and they are going to have to look out because we've seen over the course of this entire season.
It is to score that first goal.
Well, they've both been trying for just under 2 minutes now. Shock with an opportunity. He will get that first goal. As I said it to you in the intermission, Oxygen, the double commits, oh, they are so critical for them, and they come at the worst times. Shock with for it, and especially on defense, you have to make sure someone's always in that net.
It's a huge goal from Sonics, and they're adding another one. You know, Sonics, they're not in a good standing in the league right now. They're probably not going to make top 6. They're out of the picture. But they definitely want to win this match. But that's pretty much what they need to do to try to get back in the series. Just try to lock it down here in Game 2, get that first goal. And they've done a little bit better than that. Getting the first 2 goals, make that the first 3 for the Sonics. And now Oxygen's going to have to make the comeback happen here in Game 2.
You know, last series we did see...
Team. I don't care who you are, you can't be perfect in this game, so there's always going to be something to improve on. But I just want to give all the credit to Sonics right now. They were showing a ton of pressure as we see Krasix with a nice answer. But just before this moment, Sonics almost had another opportunity to score at the other end of the field. So nice goal there from Oxygen.
Jay is going to slap it down on the ground, and yeah, that will be the end of it there. So we will go to a 1-1 record in this match. Basically, a first wins. T. Carell is going to try and get it to Shock, who is trying to put that ball on target. That's a nice long 50. Oh! And Toasty, the redirect. Beautiful play. Good positioning by Oxygen Esports, and Toasty to turn around real quick and recognize that was an opportunity. Perfect read.
This car at perfect angle, and the ball soared towards the blue net. And then Toasty with the super heads-up plays. We see T. Carell off the ceiling. Ooh, okay, that's one way to score. Yeah, T. Carell came off the ceiling and left everyone guessing as to what...
Toasty off the wall. Shock is going to intercept the pass. And LJ has been the defenseman for Oxygen this entire series and this entire night, but T. Carell is just a bit better of a shooter right now at the very least. LJ can't quite get to that one, and Krasix and Toasty. And to Krasix too. Oh! Not quite able to get there. Toasty, not there either. LJ one more. The bump, and he sends it through.
Yeah, that's the heavy aggression we're looking for. When you're down 2-1, you got to get a goal, and that's exactly what Oxygen's showing there. Maybe Krasik should have scored that initially with the double touch. Krasik's now going up for it. We're seeing some really good opportunities, honestly, from both sides. Now LJ getting control, trying to get it to the middle. Toasty ready and waiting, and he's going to put that in the back of the net. Nice. Just as I was talking about it, a nice, short, little passing play there. LJ with control, banking it off the back wall, right to Toasty, ready and waiting. That's a 1-goal advantage. Having that on their team can be incredibly useful and will be useful for them going forward. Answer coming quickly, though, here from Roldiz with 3 seconds left. You don't like to see it if you're the one giving it up, but Soniqs doing everything they can to score with defender. Now LJ getting control. He's going to try to send it to the middle. He's got no boost, though. There's a save from T. Carell. Toasty's there towards the net. Going to try to double touch, and he does it.
There we go. It was only a matter of time. Oxygen had so much pressure in that overtime, and they do get it done as LJ, the playmaker himself, drops it down for Toasty, who puts the ball in the back.
Both these teams are playing some really good Rocket League right now.
Look at these passes back and forth between both teams. Shock. Ooh, the carry though. Ooh, credit where it's due. That was a fantastic little carry by Shock.
T. Carell with 4 saves. They're playing like it's an RLCS final. I don't really understand it. It is crazy, the defense that we're seeing from the Soniqs and turning it into another goal. Why are they trying so hard?
Well, I don't know what they're doing or why they're trying so hard, but it's working. T. Carell just jumps on that one. It's a little bit too little, a little bit too late, and yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. There's the 2. It's over for this one. We'll be moving in to a Game 5. Soniqs versus Oxygen.
What happens is you have like 4 or 5 opportunities that are pretty good opportunities, but they all get saved. And you're like, wait a second, as we see T. Carell put in a goal in the first 21 seconds. The important thing there is keeping up a lot of good offense is great, but if it keeps getting saved, you have
to the orange side. T. Carell gets the demo. Looking for another one on LJ. Almost got it. That would have been disastrous for Oxygen, and that is disastrous for Oxygen as T. Carell, he is having the series of his life right now.
Yeah. They have no shot in the grid. I'm sorry, but Soniqs playing some crazy good Rocket League right now.
Yeah, well, we do have one more match day after this, but I don't think Oxygen are quite ready to give it up that fast.
That was an angry goal. Is what that was?
That was LJ saying, "Nah, we're just taking this right now." And Oxygen is trying to keep it away from him as much as possible. LJ, the playmaker, back to center. Krasik's looking to drop it down. Is Toasty there? Yes, he is. 2-2.
Gotta be good. Yeah, there's moments that happen for you. You know what? You're past 1. You're past 2. Okay, it's an open net. This should be a goal. And you know what? Even you, it's definitely a little bit of nervousness here for any Oxygen fans. This is a lot of pressure from the Soniqs. T. Carell towards the net, not quite on target. Roldiz following that up. And you got to imagine that was almost inevitable. Just a ton of offensive pressure here, finally leading to a goal there for the Soniqs. And now Oxygen once again, and they got to get a win here. Time is expiring, though. It's going to happen on 0 seconds. Toasty desperately heaving it. Takes a decent bounce off the side. LJ catching it. Toasty. Oh, and it goes the other way. And the Soniqs somehow, someway, some really impressive Rocket League. They're able to take down Oxygen. It's a heartbreaker for any Oxygen fans.